Okay. I can only think that maybe there were some early versions of this script floating around that involved the Guardian of Forever. And Giorgio jumping through that, and which would have totally invalidated how the thing works in the first place, probably, but sent her back to the Mirror Universe way. But this one is just Lieutenant Brass from CSI in a bowler hat and a doorway. This episode was just... They seem to think that if you invoke some kind of temporal thing, it's a license to be weird for the sake of being weird. Now, over and over this episode, I just kept going like, what the hell am I watching? It's actually reminded of a memo from, I think it was Bob Justman back in the original. But some suggestions from the network, and the response was, Jesus Christ, don't you realize Let's Pretend has been canceled? That was a kind of a fantasy anthology series back in the day. Just kind of weird little thing. Oh, God. I can only assume they're trying to get sort of a happy ending for Giorgio, since clearly the Section 31 show is not going to happen unless the end of this is she winds up back in the 22nd century and I am back. But even then, that would they would violate what they just said about people going from one universe to the other. But since when has that stopped them from violating their own premise within the same episode? And let's see. Sonequa Martin Green discovered a new expression, snarly. And this is a two-parter, too. We get to spend more time with these dysfunctional nitwits. Okay. And this is probably where we'll get a little cameo guest appearance from Jason Isaacs, probably on the view screen, saying, "Oh, Giorgio, you're still alive." Yes. You won't be for long. You'd think they would have figured out by now, though, that universe... their mirror universe is a waste of time, but we're going to spend more time in it just to be whatever, okay? And they renewed this shit for 4th season? What the hell are they thinking, okay? This has got to be just out of pure spite and to make sure it has to run longer than the original series. The matter of fact, they're spending the network into oblivion, okay? It didn't become the big... If it had been the big success that they supposedly claim it was, then why is CBS All Access becoming Paramount Plus? It didn't work. Then when you have bad writers, it doesn't matter how much money you throw. In fact, if you throw more money at them, it makes it worse. Because they can cover it up with flashy special effects and moody lighting and whisper acting. But the storyline is still idiotic. It's like... There's something... What the hell am I watching? This sure isn't like Star Trek. No. No, this time around, it's like, okay, let's watch this one first. I'll watch The Mandalorian after this and get that, because I have something to look forward to afterwards. God. Yeah, once this season's over and the last review's done, no, it can't get off my computer fast enough. Yeah. Mandalorian, no, I'm still keeping those. I'm still keeping Lower Decks. But Discovery, I don't even know why I stuck out the short tracks. I was nursing some idea of trying to pare card to the bare minimum, see how long that came out with just stick on with you. But it's like the plot is totally nonsensical. What's the point?
I'm just keeping Discovery because I like the kitty.
God. She's got her own computer on. I don't have to see it. Okay. And like many channels on YouTube, this one's getting slapped up beside the head by the algorithm and whatever else. Man, I kind of expected after that, mini rant about the election, but it's going on before that too, and with Patton Oswalt's latest thing about fantasizing about Trump supporters dying of COVID, I really don't think I want to go back on Twitter. They can keep the account. I don't care. Well, I can't access messages. I can't. All I can do is read what's up there. But I can't. Can't really respond. I can't. Do it. And it's an open cesspool anyway, so I think I'll probably just cancel that and consider myself lucky. So, I just don't like the idea that you cancel for managing multiple accounts, you lying sacks of shit. But I would like to have that, ideally have that rectified and go on my own terms. But if this is the way it's going to be, fine. Fuck you. I'm out of there, Twitter. You're going to hell anyway. I'm on Parler. Still on Facebook. It's going to make doing live chats a little more interesting because I was using Twitter as a link to get to the live, the streamer, but it's just StreamYard.
You can still send them to me.
I know. I'm still, my stuff's still on there for some reason, which is weird because you sent the same stuff I was. So whatever. Anyway, that's another issue.
And I called Megan Rapinoe man-hating bullbite once. So.
Well, I posted posted a nice little picture of Chelsea Handler in clown robes next to a very disgusted 50 Cent. Maybe that finally got back to her. Although I would have thought that would have merited at least an angry tweet from her in response. Yeah, dang, oh, really? But anyway, diverging, getting off topic here. So, Discovery still sucks. There is no saving it. At this point, we're just documenting the train wreck. So,
I still like the kid.
paper. It's a cat.
Sorry.
God. As such, it's only slightly less annoying than Tilly. So, okay. PayPal, Patreon, Subscribestar, like, share, subscribe, all the down. And maybe post it on Twitter just to annoy Twitter. So, and we'll catch you later.